Online students and offline students. Am I audible to you? And good morning. Online students, am I audible? Okay. So now let us move to the further. Last session, I gave you a small introduction about ND array. ND array. And I'm requesting to all my students, once you come to the class, don't try to make noise. Try to read the notes. So today, girls, you are making more noise than boys. Boys are good. Yeah, you're also doing nice, but little less than them. What, ma? No work? Need to read the notes or not? Please read the notes, okay? Don't make noise. Boys, so read the notes. Now I will move to the further. So last session, we already started with the advantages of numpy compared to what list I'm talking about. In yesterday's class, I started with advantages of numpy by comparison with in comparison with traditional Python objects. In traditional Python objects. So the subject is started. Advantages of numpy in comparison with traditional Python objects. Okay. So what is the first advantage I already said? What is the first advantage I already said? Always takes less memory space for storing, come on, for storing large volumes of data or large sampling of data. For large sampling of data. So that I will give you the final notes for you. I'm just writing the big notes. I will show you the line by line. I will show this example also I shown you now. Right. Moreover, students, one more thing is this is numpy. This is numpy related. Numpy related data always takes less memory space in case of what large sampling of data. And one more thing is I already said in the last class what operation we can perform. Vector-based operations you can perform. Vector-based operations you can perform. Did you understand yesterday vector-based operations? Come on, ma. Speak out. Speak out. Vector-based operations. What do you mean by vector-based operations? Adding a constant value to the list of values is not possible. Adding a constant value to the list of values not possible. LST is equal to 10, 20, 30. LST is equal to LST plus 2. Possible or not possible? Not possible. And I was converted that LST into what traditional Python object. There I added A is equal to A plus 1, something like A is called an ND array object. Was it possible or not yesterday? Yes. So this concept already I shown you, and this also I already said. These are possible only with what? Come on. NumPy module, that to ND array. Yesterday's class I introduced the importance of ND array little bit, and we are entering into very powerful points one by one. Now I'm entering into the third. Dear students, you people can start working of NumPy pandas matplotlib from here and after. You are working on the popular IDE every company will use, that is called Anaconda Jupyter Notebook. That is what you need to download after going to home. So what is an IDE we will use for data science level most of the times? Anaconda Jupyter Notebook. So I'm going to show you. You install, download and install. For installing is concerned, it will take 20-25 minutes. It will take. I'm not going to keep my system for installation process. After going to home, you try to install because you have a good experience in my class. How to download Python, how to download PyCharm and all those things I said. So here I'm going to show you simply. So something like Anaconda Jupyter Notebook. You can write it. Anaconda Jupyter Notebook download. So there is a big beginning itself. It is going to show you Anaconda distribution. It is going to show you like this. Try to open it. Any of the link you take it, and it is going to be free distribution for you. There also you are having. It is going to be you can go for giving your entire thing. Anaconda Jupyter notebook is going to be called what? It is going to be an environment where it can provide lot of services for you. Number one is what? It's a open source and it is going to be a user friendly and it can be trusted and it is secured. And you will enter your mail IDs and all. You will say mail ID and you say submit for downloading this entire information. Are you able to follow? Just to give your mail ID. By giving your mail ID, nothing will happen. It is not like any people are not there to take out something from you. Give your mail ID and say you click on this, I agree. Say submit. It will be showing the download option. You can download. Once it is getting downloaded, you double click on that. It will take 25 to 30 minutes. It will take to install because the Anaconda Jupyter notebook will provide almost all the third party module freely. You need not to go for installing explicitly. Do you know how to install explicitly, students? How do you install it explicitly? By using pip. So what is the syntax to install from Windows command prompt? Pip install module name. Come on, speak out. Instead of keeping pip install module name. How do you install numpy? Pip install numpy. That is at Windows command prompt. But when you go to PyCharm, you know how to set that, right? When you go to the Jupyter notebook also, you need not to install. It is already present. Okay, students, will you do after going to home? Right. Try to give your mail ID and go to this, click on this and say submit. You will be going for this part. I hope you are following me. So when you go to that, you can skip also. I just said skipped and you can go for it. Because of giving your mail ID, you'll be getting new articles will be coming from Anaconda. From Anaconda, new articles will come. Any upgradations taken place in the Jupyter notebook, they will intimate to you as like a newsletter for you. And you can go for here. Down, I said what? Skip registration. I said there. I said skip registration. Kinda undi okati. Skip registration. I went for skip registration. So downloading. Here what is available? Anaconda installers, Windows, Python 3.12 because it is a secured one. And here you can go for clicking on this. Are you seeing this option, ma? Are you seeing this option? You go for install this. And Mac is concerned, you can install. Linux is concerned, you can install. You're able to follow now? Now, go for this. Try to click on this. It will be getting downloaded. Once it is getting downloaded, you can double click on it and you can go for what? Install. That installation will take 20-25 minutes. It will take. And keep the installation process and open the Python notes and read the Python notes. In 25 minutes, don't see that how that increasing 10%, 15%, don't see like that. Try to do that. Are you able to follow? Good. So by tomorrow, everybody has to install it. Online students, are you following me now? Are you able to follow me now? All the students in online must confirm it. So try to install by that tomorrow itself. Okay. Now I'm going to, after getting installed, now you will be go to this place, start button, all apps. Under that, Anaconda, Jupyter notebook. In this place, Anaconda here. Here I am having Anaconda. There is a Jupyter notebook icon is available, students. This is a Jupyter notebook icon. It is one of the browser-based IDE. Browser-based IDE. That means to work on this Jupyter notebook, you must have what? Internet connection is required. Internet connection is required because all the third party modules, why internet connection is required? Because all the third party modules code base is present in where? GitHub. Because it has to connect with what? GitHub for all the times when you are working on the data. Because I'm taking some data sets from GitHub. I'm taking some files from the GitHub. I'm taking some PNZ files from the GitHub. JSON files from the GitHub. That's why you need what? Internet connection to be active. So click on this Jupyter notebook. Once you click on that Jupyter notebook, what will be opening? Console, the server will be starting. the server will start Anaconda Jupyter Notebook. Click on the Jupyter Notebook. The console of the server will start. This is called black screen is called console of the server. See the timestamp of the server. Timestamp of the server. With a logging process in Python, I will explain. Logging process. This is called the Jupyter Notebook interface, students. These are called different type of programs which I did over there, that you least bother about it. Today I'm going to take it as what new. First time when you are coming that, you take it as what ma? All of you come to what new. New. You need to take new. Click on the new. After that, say notebook. Notebook. The notebook, you will click on it. It will be opening the new book like this. It is called what? Cursor which is waiting is called a cell. Spell out. Cell. Without sleeping, try to listen the class. One student is just closing the eyes and opening, closing eyes and opening. Doing meditation or not, I don't know. Still, if I see the same thing, it will be coming on the dais. So, this is called a cell. In the cell, I will write my statement. You can do Python program also here. You can type all your Python programs in this place. The extension of this Jupyter Notebook file name is IPYNB. IPYNB, actually Python only. It is nothing but NB stands for what? It tells already, you know, you are already gold medalist in full forms. What is NB? Notebook. Correct. That I is nothing but they are taking as what? Something like their own things they are taking. IPYNB is called what? Extension. Because in small startups, they will ask you this question. What is an extension of notebook in the Jupyter Notebook? .py, .pynb, .ipynb, or .python, like that they will give. Generally, people will select what? .py, because no knowledge. .py is correct, but they are mentioning it as what? Jupyter Notebook. Can I move further? Now look at that. How do you write your Python program over there? I can write it. I'm writing here print of. I'm writing hello Python. I'm writing hello Python. Now I wrote my statement. To run my Python statement, there is this is called my cell. To run this cell instruction or instructions, there is a run button is available. Behind the run button, what was there? There was a tool called Python, file name.py. There is a alias name called py. This was already said in my beginning of the lectures only. Py and Python are the two exe files to run your Python script. So print hello Python. You click on this kind of thing. Run this cell, or you can press also what? Shift enter you can press. Shift plus enter you can press. Shift plus enter. Shift enter key. Edit. Shift plus enter key you can say. So I'm going to take this run. Are you getting this hello Python or not? This is nothing but you are getting the important of this. This one means what? One instruction got the output. Are you able to follow now? Suppose you want to remove this now. Go to that shell, select it and remove that and press shift enter. Again you will get it. Now you want to remove this cell. Go for that using that scissor symbol. You go for this. Are you able to follow now? Right. Some more settings I'll tell you. These settings are required up to do the programming. Okay now? So first, after learning the bike, we later you will understand how to jump on the bike and all those things. Later we can learn it. First, minimum requirement is safe journey with good achievement. I want to go for it. Can I move forward? How to install my numpy module in Jupyter Notebook? Actually, not necessary because it is going to provide full of third-party modules. If at all I want to install, what is that? Already command I said. Come on, ma, please tell me. Don't sit quiet and come. Please say install numpy. Numpy. You say what? I don't take mouse and then I don't click on it. Simply keep that. Shift enter. Shift enter. This star is under what? Running. Star is under running. Now you got a 2. What the 2 means? Already one instruction you executed. That is the meaning of 2. So what notes I am giving to you? I will give the notes in such a way that outputs I am giving in the form of what? HTML file I will send you. HTML file is nothing but what? The same file I am going to send you in the form of HTML. If you double click on it, it will be opening in the browser. So you will read that practical example in the browser page, you will read it. Understand? Right. Now coming to this, read out all of you. Requirement already satisfied. This was already available. Sir, show me once. I will go to. How it is available, sir? You say pip, pip, show, pip, show. What is that? Numpy or pip list, you say. Pip list. This is to what? To see or to view all modules. All modules or packages. Packages. Packages in where? Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook. What are all available in this place we are going to show you. So pip list, when you say pip list, it is showing pip list. So coming to this now, pip show. What is this now? Pip, I will say to view all of them, pip show numpy. So here num pip show numpy. What is happening? So I will say pip numpy here. Pip list. So just a minute, student. Import numpy as np. So next I will go to pip in np dot underscore version underscore of. It is going to be available. The version is called 1.26.4. I will show you that. First try to understand. Now I am going to write it pip list. When I go for it, people list, are you following me? Because some statement is available, people same only, people list. Now you see that under that you come to this place. What are all the modules, packages or modules are available? They are giving in the form of alphabetical order. Are you following me? So it is starting with AI related kind of things. You go on coming down, you go on coming down. You once you are coming to alphabetical order called what? N. Under that you go on coming it. You go for here. Somewhere else there is a module name called what? Num. MN. So numpy, which is available here. Are you seeing this numpy here? This numpy you installed, already installed. Already installed. Whose version is called what? 1.26.4. Is it necessary to install in Jupyter Notebook or already present? Right. Let us like that. Pandas also see all of you pandas. Here it is available. Pandas is available. Here also pandas is available. Is it the third party model already present or not? Already there. Next is called matplotlib. Matplotlib. So MN. So go to the place of it. MN. So matplotlib. Is it matplotlib is available or not? Already available. Oracle DB. I want to show you one Oracle DB. So I will go to Oracle DB. Like that, there are so many number of modules are there, students. So Oracle. So Oracle module. So there is Oracle DB. This is also one module which is available. Need not to install any module explicitly. So that's why all the data scientists will use this Jupyter Notebook, because it provides third party modules by default. No need to install explicitly. Now, people show. I want to see some summarization of what NumPy. People show. I'm going to write which module you want to see. NumPy. There I'm going to say star. Earlier we got an error. So now first I need to import. See my dear students, here what is available. Please see my summary. Name of the module is called numpy. What is the version of it you have seen? 1.26. Summary. What is the use of numpy? I already said it is a fundamental package for array computing in Python. Not only array computing in Python, it will be doing complex mathematical operations in Python. Always they will ask you the first question, what is the use of numpy? I already said in yesterday, today also. First 2 to 3 classes require this setup and all, and I will enter into the coding. Are you able to follow now? So is it necessary to implement any kind of installation explicitly required in Jupyter Notebook? No. This is called what now? Setup environment of what? Jupyter Notebook. Is it necessary to install? No. So I will be sending this with a file name. I will go for it. So here I am writing setup of numpy module, setup of numpy module dot pnb. Now I'm going to rename it. How I will give you this? This I will send you this as it is like this in the form of an HTML file I will send. Okay, now? So did you understand now? From now onwards, you will be downloading what? Anaconda Jupyter Notebook, and you will install it. And you will, the first environment you need to do is like this. Try to do like this after going to home and make it ready by tomorrow itself. Now I'm entering into the subject part. You come. This you don't close it because it should be active. And you observe it with a browser based ID only. It is running localhost 8888 is called what? Port number. Port number. These are all called what, running in the browser based IDE only. Don't try to close this black screen and don't try to work on this only browser. It will not work out when you close the server console. Okay. Now coming to this place, as I said to you, less memory space for large amount of data storing and vector based operations. Now I want to show you quickly about that kind of part. Shall I go to the next? To go to the new Jupyter notebook, I will go to Word again, file, and then say new, and then what again? Notebook. It is going to come to this another point of it. Now another kernel is also started. This is known as kernel, and this is called a cell. Come on, what I am doing now? Import. Beginning itself I am taking as np. What is numpy there? Predefined third party module or third party package. What is the np there? Alias name. Very good. Now I'm going to create shift enter, that is to run. Create an object of list. Hmm. Create an object of what? List. Who is having more facilities in Python data types? List. List. Last. Red shirt. Stand up. So relaxed. It's completely relaxed like a politician. No, completely. You come here. You are my favorite student actually in Python class. Completely relaxed. And you little become fat also after my Python batch is over. I think completely relaxed or not, I don't know. Come, come, faster. You're showing all the syntaxes of how to sleep in the class. Hmm. Okay. So sit just away like, because otherwise he will sleep. Because he's also like you only, sincere student, regular student. You also very sincere. Right. Okay. Now daily you sit there only. Good. He's also my favorite student. He's a very silent student, but today he's showing all syntaxes of how to sleep. There are some good students will be there, but whether they will read or not, I don't know. But sincere student is. Now come, create an object of what? List. List is equal to, I'm taking some elements 10, 20, 30, 40. Yesterday's class only I said, print of, create an object, content of what? List is equal to comma what? LST. Memory space I want to go for it. Print, come on mom. Memory space of list object is equal to comma, I forget, sys dot get the size of LST. What is the sys model? What is the sys model? So now I am going to write it. This is my list related data student. List related data. List related data. So I got my data. Are you following? What is the memory space? 88. Now I'm going to convert into what? NumPy. I'm converting into NumPy. When you go to the real time, the traditional object, first data is coming in the traditional object. Directly it is not coming into numpy. Directly not coming into the numpy storage. I am converting the traditional object into what? NumPy. In NumPy programming, data will be always stored in the form of objects. First of all, in Python, data will be stored in the form of objects. That is one of the fundamental aspect in the day one of Python course you need to learn. In Python, everything is an object, I said. Behind object, who is there? Class. So in Python, data stored in the form of what? Objects. How many objects you are using to store my data? 14 objects you are using. That is called 14 data types. When you come to NumPy, you are going to store the total NumPy data into one object only. That object class is ND array. What is that object? So in NumPy programming, we are storing the data. We are storing the data in the object of type. Of type. I forget. Class. Come on, ma. NumPy dot ND array. ND array. What is ND array? Class of which module? Module is a collection of what? Variables, function names, class names. Class names. Girls of other batch students, speak out. If you see only like that, like a Gautam Buddha statue in Hussain Sagar, problems will come. Try to interact, because in other classes, they will be going on watching like this only. When you go to interview, they will ask you, they will watch like this only. There is a more failure rate is there. In my class, try to speak out. If you don't speak out, next I will observe. I will go on observing. If not answering, I will definitely come to you and I will talk to you. I will talk to you means not asking how are you, where are you staying, all these things. Direct I will ask question. Because if I don't ask question, interviewer will ask tomorrow questions, and don't feel negative when I ask a question, because I'm doing good for you. Okay, now students, don't feel negative, because I want to make you good all the rounds. That is my intention of asking this. Dear students, coming to the point back, how do you convert it? Convert list object into which type? And array. To convert my traditional Python objects into list, almost there are 16 ways are there. How many ways? 16 ways. I can tell one or two ways and I can say over. But when you come to interview, I'll show HD cinema for you. Tell me all the 16 ways. 16 ways, God, I will tell you 25 ways. 20, 30 ways I will show you. But the more important thing is 16 ways. But I'll tell you more than that, because we need to go to deep content coverage so that your future will be beautiful. Correct or not? Only 10 rupees is there in the packet. You can buy only Kit Kat chocolate. I want to buy almond chocolate, bigger one. Is it possible? Huh? Because money is not there. You want to go to startup, small subject enough. I want to go to big company, HCL, Infosys, Microsoft. What is required? Big subject is required. So target is big companies. That's why deep knowledge is required. I will cover it. Already shown my content it. Please enjoy that. Try to respond it so that you will get the answer. To convert, I am writing. First time I am writing. In detail, I will tell you after completing this concept, we'll go to in detail of what I am explaining. Convert. To convert traditional Python objects. Traditional Python objects called what? Int, float, bool, complex, bytes, byte array, range, str, list, tuple, set, frozen set, dict, none type. To convert the traditional Python objects into what? ND array object. ND array object. We use the first one is called what? Array function of ND array class. Whose object I am going to create? ND, sorry, of which module? NumPy module. Sorry, NumPy module. How do you call it? NumPy dot array of. NumPy dot array of. NumPy dot array of. Anybody is having, because I want to take every student into consideration. Basically, other batch students are important for me. I want to calculate n is equal to 25. I want to calculate the square root of a number. How to calculate the square root of a number? n star star 0.5. You will get the square root. Because I already explained in the class, square root of what? 25. Listen, already yesterday only, don't eat nails, I said. Because you are an intermediate student and do intermediate activity. No, engineering activity is required. Your friend is there. Don't eat nails. Yesterday I said in my Python class. Eat Python. Now, square root of 25 is a very bad habit. Okay? Hmm. Want to take water? No, no. Listen. Square root of 25, which is called what? 25 to the power of 1 by 2. This is called 25 to the power of 0.5. Anything to be written to be expressed, you will use the arithmetic operator called a double star. Where you will get it, this you will get it in the operator's time only you will get it. So that will be written as what? 25 star star 0.5 you will write it. 25 star star 0.5 you will write it. You will get this answer. And this is through what logic point of it. This I will be giving to all the students. My Python notes also I will give you, because I used to cover for you in the operator spot. In the operator spot, you will come across that arithmetic operators concept is available. There you are having arithmetic operator names, and then star star operator is called exponentiation operator. There that you will come across in the normal Python class. Now instead of doing that, there is a function name called what? SQRT 25. You will not get the answer, you will get error. SQRT is not defined. In Python, all functions present into what module? So this SQRT present in which module? Math module. Import math. Import math. As M. What is M? Alias name. Alias name. Suppose your name is called Krishna Mohan and your friends are calling something like Krish. What is that Krish is called? Like that. Krishna Mohan is called what? Official name and your shortcut name. You are all every student will have nicknames by your parents. When I call you on original name, you also will get some time doubt. What is my name? So coming to that, as M, you will get it. M dot students. Tell me, mom. SQRT of 25. Like that, you are getting the answer called 5.0. Something like that. NumPy as what? NP. Math M. NumPy as what? NP. What is that NP? Alias name. NP dot what? NP dot what? Array of. I will take the argument I am passing. What is an argument? LST. That LST I am going to convert into what? Left side one variable is required. In detail, I will write the syntax of array for you. Don't worry. Here I am writing A. This is called my LST. This is called my LST. That I am converting into that. I am writing here print of. What is this now? Here I will write it. Print of content of content of ND array object. ND array object is equal to ND array object is equal to A, and memory space also I will write it. Yesterday I was repeated, but today I'm going to enter into all the things. Memory space of, I'm writing here, memory space of ND array object. What is this, mom? Sys dot, come on, get size of A. So I'm going to get it more memory space or less memory space. Come on. Very good. Good. You will be getting more memory space. Yesterday I said for small samples of data, that much big infrastructure, big internal content is required. Small data list is enough. But when I have more amount of data is there, definitely go for what? Right. So for less samples, which is the best? Traditional Python object. For more content, go for what? Let us take one more time, mom. Let us take one more time. I'm going to take up this. Let us write one more thing. I'm writing 56, 345, 5. Like this, I'm taking 56 and then 56, 78, 99 and 1, 2, 34, 78 and then 99 like that. Again, you try to execute. I got 152. Again, you go for converting this now. This I will take it. This data I'm going to take it. Again, I'm trying to carry here. Again, you try to take this content of LST and try to convert it. converting here. See the content of it. What is this now? 160. It is 152. Now this is what? 160. Almost becoming very closer. Now students, I will go for what now? I will carry this data. I will carry this data. Once again, I am trying to write the same content. Once again, I am posting. The same content. Once again, I am posting. See the content of it, memory space of that like this. Now I'm going to take this same kind of thing and I'm going to take this kind of creation. This type of ND array once again. For large samples of data I'm having, try to run this code and see students, what is this now? 208. Earlier one is what? Now you go on placing 1000 values, 2000 values, lakhs of values, which is the best object to store. Yes. So why ND array object is preferable? You have to take ND array object always takes what? Less memory space for storing large sampling of data. Did you understand why numpy is used in data science? So data science will take what? Large amount of data. Such a large amount of data, will you store it in list or tuple or something? Never. Where I will store? ND array object. So don't say like this, like this. Speak out. Open up your mouth. When you go to an interview, you're asking interview, you'll say like this, opening head and vertically, horizontally. Interview will say tick mark kind of signal. Like that you will say. Go on, Todd. So that time you will get a problem. See, this problem is coming because I did not open up my mouth in the class. So class is your warm up kind of match. Please interact with me. Shall I move to the further now? So list object always takes what? ND array object takes what memory space? Very good. Now I'm going to take it here. ND array object. ND array object takes always what? Less memory space for storing what data? Large samples of data. Now I'm going to talk about the next kind of thing. On list object, we cannot perform what? Come on list object, we can't perform what operation? Vector based operation. LST is equal to 10, 20, and then 30. This is my given data. Print of list, content of list, content of list is equal to comma LST. Now I am writing LST is equal to LST plus 1. Increment the value of increment increment every value of list, every value of list by what? 1. LST is equal to LST plus 1. It gives you error. What is that error name? Type error. Type error. So it is going to give you type error. This part I'm going to put it over here. This part I'm going to put it over here. As a comment, I wrote it. And in my class, I already trained you which error will come because of which statement. That is an important to mention always the error name. Which error names? Python errors only. Are you following me? Because the data science applications written with Python coding only. Without Python, there is no data science application. Generally, some students will do what? Directly they will try to learn machine learning kind of algorithms. When you go there, you will not succeed 101%. Why? There numpy will come, pandas will come, Python coding will come. Definitely he cannot write it. So once he does not write the coding, it is nothing but like what? Reading like a theory only. Data science is like an algorithms. To implement the algorithms, compulsory what is required? Coding of Python, numpy, pandas, matplotlib is compulsory required. Understand? To develop anything in real time, coding is compulsory. That coding is called this part only. Okay, na? Once you know coding well, you will do everything. Once you don't know coding, even if you do 100 feats, nobody will watch that kind of adventures. Understand, ma? Then how to do this? I'll keep the error as it is. I'll keep this error. How to do it? Programmatically we can do. How to do programmatically, my dear students? I am writing it. On the list object, we can't perform vector-based operations. Now I am writing programmatically, programmatically, we can perform what operations? Vector-based operations. You need to write the coding there. Sir, how to write it, sir? How to write it, sir? Last class, already I shown you. Once again, I am showing. Take For I in range of what? For I in range of LEN of LST. What is the LEN of LST? First of all, 3. Range of 3 means what? Range of 3 means what? Range 0, 1, 2. Range of value, range of start comma stop, range of start comma stop comma step. In my Python class. Already done. Right. Now you try to print it, ma. Now try to print it. Print of I for your understanding purpose 0, 1, 2. And their values also you can print it. That is known as index, my dear students. You can also print that value also. What is that value? You can print it LST of I. You can print that values also. LST of I, you can print that value. 0 plus 10, 1 plus 2, 30 is available. Now I want to update the value. Which one? LST of I is equal to LST of I plus 1. This is called what? Vector-based operations programmatically. Now, after finishing that, I am writing print content of list. Content of list after incrementing by 1. So print of what it is? LST. What is the data I'm getting? Beginning, this is the data. After incrementing, this is the value coming or not? And a student who doesn't know anything about the Python programming, much knowledge is not there. Then will he able to write this range, indexing, slicing? Will they able to do comfortable? Yeah? No. So what they need? They need a statement where everybody can understand, where a non-computer science student also can understand. That's why numpy is designed for what? Any of the non-programmer also he can do in the data scientist level. For that, what is happening now? Come on, do that. I'm going to convert this list data into what? Convert on ND array object. Come on ND array object. We can perform which operation? Vector based operation. No need to write any coding. This is my LST. Convert into what? ND array. Convert. Come on. Convert. Convert which object? List object into what? ND array object. How do you do that? I'm going to, I forget. NP dot array of LST. It is just like a conversion, int of, float of, bool of, like that. Are you following me? Right. Don't sit like this. Finally, like this. Very dangerous positions these are all. Don't sit like that. Okay? Because I will comment on your sitting arrangement also. Because you have to sit like me. Because that positions are somewhere else you have to give that positions. In the classroom, you have to sit like a 90 degrees. Because I will comment on every aspect because you have to get subject. Because if you think like that, you will go somewhere else, somewhere else, somewhere else. That's why I'll comment on every part of it as long as you are in my class, because I want to give you full concentration on the board, because I will observe everybody, because in the same chair, in the same place, I'm sitting here 27 years onwards, because every student, what they will do, I will come to know. Okay, now at your age onwards, I am here in this stage. So that's why students, please follow me, try to get it right. And don't feel start commenting on sitting position. Sometimes I have to do that. Otherwise, you will sit in 24 directions like this. Right? Because my student was sleeping like this, he's sleeping in the backside. I called him here. Right. Come to the point of it. Print of what? A. Content of A. Content of. Here I am writing. Content of ND array. ND array object. I am printing here. Print of what? A. Comma what? Type of A. Now A is equal to what operation I'm performing? Vector based operation I'm performing. Vector based operation. Here I'm writing perform vector based operation. What is that vector based operation, mom? A is equal to A plus 2. 2 you increment, 3 increment, multiply, divide, anything. But what is this? How simple it is. Just like is it not like a LKG or first class statement? One. Is there any such a complex looping statement here? No. Simply I'm writing like an a plus 2, a is equal to a plus 2. It will take every value of a, it will add to that constant value, and finally result is coming. Print content of a of ND array object after which operation? Vector based operation, and print the data. Here I'm getting 10, 20, 30. Here 12, and 22, 32. Is it a vector based operation or not? Yes. So when you go to an interview, you have to tell like this exactly with a practical application. Don't tell with your own oral skills. Nobody is ready to listen your oral skills. If you say, I'm a president of India, newly elected, what they will say? Show your ID card entered. What you will do? What you will do? So you're fake. So if you say something on ND array, we can perform vector based operation. Show me, write and show me. On list, you cannot perform vector based operation. Show me. No, sir, my sir said only theory. They will tell theory. They'll say go to college and take white paper and write there something, they will say. You have to be perfect in that part. Shall I move to the further now? Yes. Now I'm entering into the next step. Another one I'm going to talk about it. Now I'm talking about data retrieval point of view. I'm going to talk about it. Data retrieval point, data extracting point. Because when I'm doing lot of operations on ND array, we are going to matters a lot on data retrieval part. Shall I show you now data retrieval part? Yes, please come to the point of it. I'm talking about data retrieval point of it. I'm talking data retrieval or extraction from traditional Python objects. Traditional Python objects. So if any spelling mistakes are there, don't bother about it. I am writing in the comments only. It is not reflecting to my Python code. Are you following me? Take list student. LST is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 15, and then 25, and then 35. Like that, I have the data. This is the content of list student. Content of list. So what we learned so far in our Python class? What is this now? LST. And we used to print that, and we used to say like this. This is a list data printed. Okay, well and good. Now you are understanding the list. Now in memory, how this data is printed. See students, all of you understand. This is the list object. This is the list object, LST. This is called a LST. Containing what? 10, 20, 30, so on up to what? 35. With the indices that you know already, right? So this is going to be, each one is having its own indices. 0, 1, 2, 3, you already know. 4 corners, 0, len of LST minus 1, and this is minus of len of LST, 4 corners. Because memory management of str is equal to something like a memory management of every object, including ND array also. What is the memory management of a string management, I said, which is explained 6 hours for you in the class. Same thing applicable for what also? ND array also, list also, everything is same. Now my point is, as it is having some indices, internally, every element of list will contain what? Address. First of all, list will be having one address or not? How do you find the ID of that? ID of what? LST. Okay, that is the overall object LST address is coming now. Internally, each value also will have what? Address. Each value will have an address. In C language also, array will be there. Each element of the array also will contain an address. Address of first element, address of second element will have 2 bytes difference. Because their address will be calculated what? Base address plus 2 bytes. Because int will take 2 bytes in C language. Are you following me? Next is called what? 2 bytes. So 100 is an address. Next address 102, 104, like that it will be available. But here, list element addresses are scattered in the memory. They are not consecutive to each other. I mean, when you take a list object in the memory, List address is there, but the elements of list are not available one after the other. They are scattered around in the memory of computer. They are not available in one place. They are scattered in the memory at a different heterogeneous addresses. Come to the point back. Here I am going to write it. Print the addresses of that. Addresses of addresses of elements of what? Elements of list. Elements of list. Now I am taking. Come to the point of it. Now here I am going to enter. How do you print the addresses? Value in where? Value in LST. Value in LST. Print of what? Value, comma. Of course, you know, I think so already. Double quotes. What is that I am printing? Value colon. Next is called what? Address. Address of what? Element. Element. At where it is present in list address. Dot format of what? Dot format of what? Value, comma. ID of value, comma. ID of LST. Even my Python students are looking first time the ID of each value in the list. Simple. You are present into KVR list. But when I leave the class, are you staying in the same building, same hostel adjacent? Now scattered around the city or not? Like that. Elements of list are scattered around the memory. They are not consecutive to each other. Observe it. What is happening here? Close it properly, this bracket. One more bracket is required. So now you see ma, all of you, please follow that. These are the elements of list. Value 10 available at which address? 49525272. Different places. They are not consecutive at all. They are not consecutive at all. These are all present in where? In one list only. They are scattered in memory. That means one student is there in Amirpet, one student is there in high city, one student is there in SR Nagar, one student is there in different places. I want to call them once. I want to visit them. Is it easy for me to visit in across corners of the city? Is it taking more time to retrieve the data or not? One. So how can you prove that the elements are scattered? You see these addresses. These addresses are completely different. They are all completely heterogeneous. They are not consecutive. Example, you people are staying in different locations in the city. If I want to talk to you, for me it is taking lot of time to visit to your places or not. Instead of that, what ND array says, ND array never permit to store it in different scattered addresses. That will do what? That will be clustered. Clustering means what? I will keep you in hostel. Okay, it's not possible to scatter around the city. Even I may take the class at any point of time. I will come to your hostel, two buildings, first building, second building, third building. In these buildings only you are supposed to be allowed. So it is easy for me to reach you and you need to, I can retrieve you very fast. So addresses are clustered in which object? ND array object. Addresses are scattered in where? So which data is easy to retrieve? Right. Sir, show me that clustered addresses, sir. Now the same thing I'm going to take up, carry the same thing, try to show here. Data retrieval or extraction from Python traditional object. Now data retrieval or extraction from where? ND array object. ND array object. Now I'm going to take content of list. I'm not doing that. A is equal to, come on, NP dot array of list. So converting which object? Traditional Python object, traditional Python list object into ND array object. So converted content of ND array. Content of ND array. What is this now? A. Now address of elements of what? ND array. Yes. Value in where? A. Same as traditional Python. Value, address, and what I will write it. Yes, beautiful. See the addresses, ma'am. How beautiful it is. Carefully try to understand. See, observe some addresses. 10, it is going to be 40. it is going to be 40, it is going to be 70, it is going to be 15. Are you following me? Which address? Next 20, the next is called what? 50, next is called what? 80, next is called what? 25. Which address? Right, beautiful. Next is called what? 10, 10, next is what? Next is what? 40, next is called what? 70, next is called what? 15, next is called what? That's all. That is called one more address or not? Next 30, next, come on, 60, 90, 35. There. They are going to be what? Some other. That means there are four different type of blocks are created or not. They are going to be consecutive to each other. So rather than retrieving the data from different places is easy to extract, or clustered part is easy to get it. So which data, which memory management is best to retrieve the data? That's why I will go for using numpy mod programming in the data science. So tell me, from where data retrieval is so easy? ND array object. It is taking more time in where? List. Python traditional object takes more time, but ND array object takes less time because they are available adjacent to each other. They are clustered. Clustering means what? In one place, some group of elements. In another place, some other group of elements, like that. Are you understanding the meaning of clustering here? Yes. So what are the advantages of why I am going for NumPy? Why do you prefer NumPy in Python programming? Why do you require? This is known as what? In Python programming, I am using NumPy. Is it not a embedding concept? Embedding in Python features, I said. I will use other language, other kind of scientist module in my Python programming. It is called embedded or not? So what do you mean by embedding? Using other kind of module used inside the Python coding. That is known as what? Embedded. So because of embedding, am I getting some special advantages or not? Yes. What are the advantages? ND array object takes very less memory space for large sampling of data. On ND array, I can perform what? Vector-based operations. What do you mean by vector-based operation? Adding one constant value to the elements of ND array, which is easy like an arithmetic operation, which is on traditional object. I have to write the coding for it. Next, ND array object will take what? Addresses of the elements within the clustered format. When you go to other kind of thing, it will take what? Cluster. The addresses are scattered. That retrieval time is going to be difficult. Clear or not clear? Right. This is called another kind of difference. I hope you are following me. Now, I will go for data retrieval time, vector-based operations. You understand. Now I'm going to enter into fourth part of it. Fourth part of it. లేపండి నిద్రపోతున్నాను నిద్ర పోతే పోయినా కానీ మధ్యలో లేకు you read continuously, you sleep continuously. Data retrieval, you have done it. Now I am going to enter into, I will go to a small word I want to tell you about the array. Spell out array. The English meaning of array is, an array is a, you learned already in C language. Do you know C language or not? Don't know. Don't know C language, right? Other batch students are saying, I know C language. Why is asking like, who knows C language here? So C language, I think my student knows. No, no. You know C language? Don't know? You know? You know? You know? Don't know? But you are standing up. Okay. Come to the point of it. Array. What is array? Tell me. Array is a collection of homogeneous elements. Good. So your C language teacher said in the college, collection of similar data types, he said. ఎంత బ్లండర్ తెలుసా? Similar data types, no, similar values. Array English meaning is similarity. That is called what? Array. Array of boys, array of girls, array of students, array of mobiles, array of teachers. Array means what? Organizing homogeneous data is called array. That arrays are classified into three types. Number one, one-dimensional array that is organizing the data either in row format or in column format. Either in row format or in column format. That is known as what? 1D. 1D array stands for your favorite answer, one-dimensional array. Spell out. Right. How do you know that it is a one-dimensional array? Can you write a code and show me in C language? Impossible. Sir will say row or column. You will say one-dimensional. But when you come to KVR class, he will ask you, show me the code. Will you write a code? No. Why? Sir did not show. How can you show? But I will show you. If it is C language, I will show definitely the code. If it is a Python, I will definitely show. If it is a pandas, definitely I will show the code for every sentence which I am speaking. That's why, student, don't believe anybody who is saying orally. Anybody says something, they need practical proof on the screen. It's a good habit you please apply on everybody. First you apply on me. So next is called what? 2D. 2D stands for your favorite answer, two-dimensional array. That is called your matrix. Have you heard about matrix? Have you heard about matrix? Do you know matrix? No. Girls చూస్తున్నారు ఏమో అడుగుతాడో ఈమె something. What is the use of what is the matrix? Rows and columns is called 10, 20, 30 and 40, 50 and 60, 70, 80, 90. It is a matrix or not? How many rows? How many columns? This is called what matrix? Good. It is called 3 by 3 matrix, 2 by 3 matrix, 3 by 2 matrix, 4 by 4 matrix. Like that, it is rows and columns is known as what? Matrix. Whose dimension is rows are there and columns are there. That's why it is called 2D. Spell out. Now I am asking a question. When you go to an interview, they will ask you, convert one-dimensional array into two-dimensional array. I have 9 elements in the form of row or in column format. Please convert into what? 3 rows into 3 columns. Convert one-dimensional into two-dimensional. Convert two-dimensional into one-dimensional. Such a type of conversions from one shape of the array to another shape of the array is not there in Python language. And even you not there in C language, C++, etc. How can I do more easily? That is called reshaping the array is possible in ND array. Reshaping concept is not there in traditional Python objects. Following me? I have 9 elements, students. I want to convert the 9 elements into what? 9 factors are what? 3 into 3. So I will convert 3 rows into 3 columns. Is possible in where? But reshaping modeling is possible in where? ND array. First, what is the meaning of reshaping? Why should I go for reshaping? I will explain with example. Okay, suppose I am having 12 elements more. 12 elements are there in one ND array. I want to convert into what? 3 by 4 matrix I want, 4 by 3 matrix I want, 6 by 2 matrix I want, 2 by 6 matrix I want. These are all called reshaping my 12 elements or not? This is known as what? Rows and what is this now? One row and one column. That is nothing but what? Which dimensional array? You can also do this as what you know, ma? You can also do it as what? 2 comma 3 comma 2 also you can write. Come on, fast. What is this now? 3 rows and 2 columns. 3 into 2. 6 into 2. What is this? 2. 2 matrices. 2 matrices with 3 rows, 2 columns. It is called 3D. 3D. What is 3D contains? Number of matrices, each matrix row, each matrix column. That is called 3D. 3D. మన సి లాంగ్వేజ్ సార్ చెప్తాడు 3 డైమెన్షన్ అంటాడు కానీ సార్ చెప్పాడు నోట్స్ లో సార్ విల్ సే 3D but notes no programs nothing is there. Why? Sir also don't know. But if I am a student in the college, I will ask that only. Yes, you have to ask. Here, no internal marks, nothing. If the teacher says extraordinary, then you accept it. Otherwise, because already 22 years you are under damage. Still you are under damage, don't expect it. Expect a teacher which teach everything for you. Crystal clear notes, spoon feeding notes, where you can do wonders in the interview point of view. That you expect from my class. No internal marks. Ask any doubts, will clarify, because your future is very important to the teacher. What is this 2 comma 3 comma 2? Two matrices. ఇదేంటి మాది number of matrices, number of rows, number of columns. It is called what? 3D. 3D. I will explain in detail, don't worry. How 3D represented diagrammatically? How 3D represented diagrammatically? How many rows in my diagram just now? 3 rows. How many columns? 2 columns. Now this is known as what? One more kind of matrix I will take it. One more kind of matrix I will take it. This is called what here? 3 rows, 2 columns. 3 rows and what? Now carefully look at mom. This is going to be something looking like this. So here you just watch it. What is the symbolic notation? You try to tell me. What is the symbolic notation? You try to tell me. What is this is looking like? Cuboid. This cuboid is used in where image processing in our industry. What is this now? Zeroth matrix, first matrix, -1 matrix, -2 matrix, zeroth row, first row, second row, zeroth row, first row, second row, -1 row, -2 row, -3 row, -1 row, -2 row, -3 row. Zeroth column, first column, zeroth column, first column, -1, -2, -1, -2. What is this now? Indexing mechanism, slicing mechanism. I will explain all these things. Mind blowing. YouTube, Xtube, JetTube, aslo deni vanikiravu. Useless things. Listen carefully. Go to any bigger companies. You are the king. Complete the content which I mentioned it. And that is very simple for you. And you are getting tension. What is 0, 1, -1, -1? No doubt in that. Very complicated. But I'll explain very perfectly for you. Following me? So many types of what is an array? The process of arranging homogeneous elements under one object is called array. Arrays are classified into how many types? Number one, 1D, 2D, ND. 3D ante ND. ND ante ND lo 3D, 4D, 5D. Sir, 4D I will take it. Sir, I want to tell you. 16. 16 elements of list. I want to convert the list elements into what? 2 by 2. That is nothing but 4 rows, 4 columns. Is it possible to convert 16 elements of list into 4 rows, 4 columns in list? Not possible. Because there is no such function is present in where list. List contains 12 functions. That functions doesn't contain the function name called what? Reshape function is not there. Do you have reshape function there? Come on, ma. No. Because if you remember my 12 functions which is explained, there is no function name called what? Reshape. Now, I cannot convert the list into 2 by 2. This also can be written as what? 8 into 2 into 8. Is it possible to convert by the list? No. This is known as what more? 2D. Somebody is asking, sir, 2 comma, 2 comma, 4 comma, 4 comma 2. What is this now? Come on. How many matrices? What is the each matrix dimension? 4 rows. That is called which D? Because first, second, third. Okay, now, right. Please be careful. 2 comma 2 comma 2 comma 2. 2 comma 2 comma 2 comma 2. This is called what? 4D. Not good else gani. Because 4 are there, 4D. Idi kaadu. Subject antadi kaadu. What is this 2 here? What is this 2 here? First 2. Number of matrices. Spell out. Each matrix contains how many rows? How many columns? Good. Here also, what is this 2 by 2? 2 rows, 2 columns. What is this now? Number of matrices. This 2 is called product of all these things is called 16 or not? This is called a number of clusters. Number of clusters. How many clusters? 2 clusters. In that cluster, how many matrices? Each matrix contains how many rows and columns? Yes. Simple. Go to India. India. What is India? 1D. Divided into what? States. States. States divided into what? Districts. Districts divided into what? Mandals. Mandals divided into what? That is an example of ND array. That is an example of ND array. Take Amirpet. Amirpet. In that, colonies will be there or not? Amirpet is called matrix. Under that, some divisions of colonies are there. That is known as what? N-dimensional kind of implementation only. Are you following me? I will explain that very systematically. Now, in industry, in software industry, even now or even after 20 years, three-dimensional array only will be there. At max, if you go for it, there is a 4D will come. Actually, 4D not yet implemented in software so far. Only 3D will be there. Take pictures, ma. What dimension of pictures are there? 3D pictures are there. Have you seen 4D pictures? Sir? Never. The 3D contains what? Cuboid kind of things only will be visible. Are you following me? That cuboid kind of thing, x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. I'll explain in the class. Okay, now? Are you following? If anybody asks you what is an array, collection of similar type of elements or homogeneous elements is called what? Array. How many types of arrays are there? Number one, 1D, 2D, ND. Did you understand the meaning of entire thing? Right, you understood. Now I am trying to tell here is, what I am trying to tell now is, go to the ND array object here. What is an ND array object? Take one example here. Be careful. Create an object of, create an object of list. Create an object of list. LST is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This is my data. How many elements are there? Come on. Content of list. 6 elements are there. Content of list. Now I am writing it. Print of what here? LST. Okay. This is known as what? List of elements are there in a simple row format is showing. Is there any concept to reshape my elements as 2 comma 3, 2 rows, 3 columns? Is there any concept is there to reshape as 3 comma 2? No, not possible. So how can I possible? Here it is writing. It is not possible. It is not possible to reshape the elements of. It is not possible to reshape the elements of what? List. So I want to go for reshaping methodologies. To reshape my data, go to what? ND array. ND array. So to reshape it, it is possible. Now I'm writing. It is possible to reshape the elements of list by using which concept? ND array. Sir, take the ND array elements, sir. Take ND array elements. You are taking ND array elements. Print of that. Go to this place. It is done. Okay. Now convert what? Convert what object? List object into ND array object. ND array object. Come on, convert. A is equal to NP dot array of LST. LST. Please be careful, ma. Content of what? ND array. ND array. Print of what? A. Comma what? Type of A. Beautiful. Are you following me? ND array. Now, get the dimension. Get the dimension of ND array. How do you get the dimension of ND array? Simple, ma. Dimension of ND array is equal to A dot. What is A? Object. In our Python, A is equal to 2 plus 3j. What is A? Of which type? Complex type. Complex type. Well done. Because your original native place. A is equal to 2 plus 3j. What is that A called? Type of A. Type of A is called what? Complex. A dot what? Real. What is the real? Attribute of complex object. Attribute. What is next? IMAG. IMAG, which is called IMAG and real are called what? Predefined attributes in the complex object. Similarly, A is called what? ND array object. There is called what? Attribute is there. That is known as NDIM. Spell out. What is NDIM? N dimension kada Madhubabu. Full form saying become you blunt. NDIM is a predefined attribute in the ND array object. ఇది ఎందుకు చెప్పాను నేను పనికిలేదు చెప్పాను. Real and IMAG are called what? Objects. Of which type? Complex. They are predefined attributes. Present in where? Complex. Help. Help of what? Complex. Help of complex. You go on coming it. Here it is available. Here it is available. IMAG real are called what? Data descriptors. ఇప్పుడు కూడా help చూసుకుంటా ఉండాలి. Coming to the point back, here also I am writing NDIM. What is the dimension is going to come now? 1 will be coming. 1 will be coming. So dimension is called 1. This is a way to show the proof. Sir will say in C language 1 dimensional. You will also write 1 dimensional. If you go to an interview, I will write, show me the code. What you said now, show me the code. What you will do? Sir, you ask my sir, sir. Sir will say, you ask my sir. Sir. Who is the sir? Not there. That time you are under the problem because you are coming for an interview now. So dimension, are you seeing? Now I am converting into, come on, convert 1D array into 1D array into 2D with 3 rows and 2 columns. And don't ask me, sir, I want to convert 30 rows into 2 columns. You don't ask such type of doubts. How many elements are there? 6. 6 elements can be represented how many ways? 3 rows and 2 columns, or 2 columns into 3. Factors of that, right? How to do this, sir? For that, there is a concept called A dot shape is equal to A dot shape is equal to. I will explain all these things in detail because I want to tell you what is the powerful meaning of what? ND array. Why ND array is so popular? With the easiest way how you can grasp the data analyzer or data scientist with coding. A dot shape is equal to, or you feel difficulty, A dot what? Reshape. So first way I am going to tell you. A dot reshape of what? 3, 2. Beautiful. Getting or not? How many rows? 3 rows. Yes. Next, A dot. But it is containing original data remains same only. Like this only available. I'm just printing that. A dot what? Reshape of 2, 3. 2, 2 rows and 3 columns. Valai. Easy or difficult? Easy. Now I will take it. One more content I will take, mom. One more content I will take it. This is I will write it. This I will write it. One more thing I will write it. Here I am going to write it. In this case, I am going to take it. 60, 70, 80, 90, 25, 35, 45. How many? Strain this coconut. LEN 12. 12. Convert into what? ND. NP dot what? Array of what? A. LST. Now print it. Now I am writing dimension of A. Get the dimension of A. What is the dimension of A? Come on. 1. Now I want to convert into what? Come on. How many elements are there? 12. What are the possibilities of converting into 12? 4 into 3, 3 into 2, 6 into 2, 6, 2 into 6, 2, 3, 2 also. What is the dimension? 3 dimension. Sir, do that, sir. A dot, what is this now? Reshape of 3, 4, 3, 4. Got it or not? But still A remains original data only. Now, if I want to do it now, I have to write A is equal to, I have to write it. So that will be placed in where? A. Now, okay, hold on. I will take it as 4, 3. 4, 3. 4 rows and what? You can say A dot, I can write it here. What is this now? 6, 2. 6 comma 2. What is the 6 comma 2? 6 rows like that. You say 2 comma 6. 2 comma 6. What is this now? I got it. Now I want to go for 2 comma 3 comma 2. 3 comma 2. Beautiful. What is this? How many matrices? With each matrix, 3 rows and 2 columns. What is the dimension? Beautiful. Are you following me, students? Look at mom. This is called one matrix or not? Is it not called another matrix or not? This entire thing is kept into one more matrix or not? This is called a total array or not? This is known as which dimension? Yes, sir. Print, sir. Dimension you print, sir, once, sir. Dot what? Endim you say. What is the endim? What is that? 3. 3. Sir, you print one more, sir. You print one more, sir. Don't worry. I will explain all these things, sir. Shape, sir, you print, sir, shape. 2 comma 3 comma 2. What is the first two? Number of matrices. Spell out. Next, 3 comma 2. Yes. Suppose somebody is asking, already you can understand. He is writing something like 2 comma 7 is writing. 2 comma 7. How many elements are there totally? 12. But how many elements you are trying to reshape? 14. You will get error or not? Yes. So see the error now. See the error value error. Cannot reshape an array of size 12 into 2 comma 7. So are you following? Bharat Shinde is asking, suppose we have 11 elements. That time, how we will work out reshape? First of all, that question only should be very much intelligence is required. The 11 elements are there. I said already in the class what factors I said. Factors I said or not? 11 is having factors, huh? Either 1 comma 11 or 11 comma 1. Bharat Shinde, you must understand, my dear student. Don't ask innocent doubts. Any type of reshaping you are doing, you require factors. 11 elements are there. How to reshape 3 comma 4? First of all, I did not say that. 11 is there for that reshaping mechanisms required. 11 is there. Do you have factors? Huh? When there is no factors, how can you reshape it? When I try to reshape it, are you getting error or not? So you need to ask a genuine thing. Fire, some doubt should have fire. If you ask 11 elements are there, how do you reshape 3 comma 4? First of all, wrong answer or not? First, doubt is wrong. So when you are going to say 3 comma 4 is called what? 12. How many elements you have? Is it possible to reshape? Huh? If at all you have 11 elements, you have to go for reshaping to what? 1 comma 11 or 11 comma 1. It is not possible to reshape with the other elements. Got it or not? Mr. Bharat Shinde, are you okay? So did you understand that part? Are you following me? So where is the reshaping methodology is there? Come on. ND array. Where is the reshaping methodology is not there? List. So why I'm going for this ND array? I'm going for ND array because of less memory space for what? Large amount of data. Second is what? Vector based operations. Next is what? One. Huh? Data retrieval is very faster compared to what? List, because the ND array data is clustered with the different addresses of same place, and the list data is available into different places. But the list never permits what? Reshaping methodologies. Reshaping methodologies are permitted only in where? ND array. Like that, there are so many ways are there to get so many advantages. All those things I am going to tell you. Are you following me? And see, anything I am speaking, I'm writing the code for it. Are you following? Something saying, this is only like that, only this one. No, you have to go to so deep of it so that you can solve any task in tomorrow. And this I said, don't worry about the reshape. I will explain in detail once again, one by one, because in the first moment of it, this is called what? Reshaping methodologies are possible in where? ND array mechanism. For that, I will give you some notes point. Yesterday, I just put the notes, which is only, I think folder is coming in the notes because there is no content in that. By mistake, that file I did not keep it. Yesterday, some introduction. Today, some more thing I will keep it. And tomorrow, when you come back, you will understand more perfectly about what I am explaining. I'll summarize it and I will keep it. Are you following me now? Right. So, Bharat Shinde, I think you asked a question, I replied it, and you did not answer it, whether you followed or not. So, okay, already you done, huh? Okay, sir. Sorry, sir. No need to tell, ma, Bharat. So already you have done it. So that factors are important to reshape it. Are you following me? So now I'm going to, how many dimensions of arrays? Come on. If I go to interview, I'll do some extra. Extra overaction చేయకూడదు. Extra. How many dimensions? 4 dimensions అని చెప్తాను నేను. Definitely interview will get who is this danger guy అంటాడు. What are the 4 dimensions? Definitely I want to prove by myself. What is that? What is that? Number one dimension. Number two dimension. Number three dimension. Compulsory interview will ask you what is 3D entered. In 3D, we will get it. Number of matrices, comma, number of rows in the first matrix, number of rows in the each matrix. So m k comma m comma n. Three things are there. That's why 3 dimension. K represents number of matrices. Mn represents number of rows and columns of each matrix. That is called 3D. 4D entered. 4D. What is 4D? K comma V comma M comma N. K is called a number of clusters. Each cluster contains number of matrices V, and each matrix contains rows M and columns N. So can you show me example? 100% you have to show. First you have to start with 4D only. So once you say 4D, you will not ask 3D, etc. Because already you are going to extreme position example only you are showing. And the bottom things is very easy or not? You are doing IIT question only you are solving. IP question they will ask. IP question you will just see that and you will say answer. Correct or not? So IP only failing, intermediate IIT question will not be asking. That's why target to high and the lower parts are very easy for you. Understanding? How many dimensions of arrays? 1, 3. Number 1, 1D, 2D. Good. ND contains again 2, 3D, 4D. 3D part, 3D shape, 3D syntax is what? Number of matrices, number of rows. Good. 4D, number of clusters, number of matrices. That's all. Will you remember up to tomorrow? What is ND array? ND array is a class whose object allows us to store the data either in one-dimensional array or two-dimensional array or n-dimensional array, which is having so many advantages. That advantages you need to tell. When you go to an interview, should go with a quick answers. Once you say the answer, you should flat like that. Once you say the answer, they will say, write the code and show me. If they ask you, sir, I don't know code, sir, I will tell so many things. You will tell you are a president of America, but you need to have ID card or not. So for anything you need to speak, some identity, some practical proof is required. Like this, you need to get it. I will send this code for you. Don't worry. I'll send all the code, including error management also. And don't ask me, sir, this is giving error. I am giving error also for you to make you to feel that error. Error also will come. How I am going to give you this? I will go for giving here. What is this now? Differences between what? List and ND array. ND array. This is the one. How I am going to send you, ma? Please look at. I'll go to file. How I am going to send the notes? Python note sending is different. NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib is sending different. I will go to download or send. This PDF is not going to come. To send that PDF is not going to come. It is not going to, because it is giving the server error. It is not our mistake. It is the Jupyter Notebook server is giving error. So I will go to back to it. I'll go to back to it. That's why I will go for what? Download in the form of what? I will take HTML. So it is going to give you HTML. It is getting downloaded into my downloading part. Into my downloading part, it is available like this. The same thing I am going to keep it in the Google Drive also. That you have to double click on it. Once you double click, this notes is available as it is. Understand? Huh? Like this, you need to write the notes. You need to write the notes and you need to practice, and then after that, write the notes. Okay now? So when I'm sending HTML, don't say right click. Right click, if you do, what will happen? You know the Babu, Babu. See, if you say open, if you say open other app, you will say open in edit plus. Cinema చూపిస్తుంది. You will get like this. And you will try to see where is my notes. Not like that. Don't click on it. Try to click on directly. You'll get. Provided you need to have browser with you. So that will be opening. Okay, now are you understanding how to open the notes? So I will send you the text document plus practical window will be coming in the form of HTML notation. Okay, now? Right. So that I will send this example and whatever I discussed it, I will send that also for you. Thank you. Carry on. And tomorrow, don't miss it. Online students, you hold on and I will clarify your doubt. Online students, I'll clarify your doubts. Am I audible? First of all, I'll clarify one by one doubt. Carefully try to listen. Now, so Rishi,
Hello, sir, I'm audible.
Rishi, tell me more.
Very good morning, sir.
Good
Sir,
morning.
sir, I have a doubt. Sir, it's a very good difference between the list and array. That in
Yeah.
array the addresses are clustered around
Mm,
one address.
yeah.
So one observation I got in address, when you see the addresses,
Mm.
some two or three elements are having the same address.
That's
And in
what I'm
list,
saying now.
yeah,
Clustered means what? Under that address only we are going to have. That's why I quoted one general example. In one hostel, group of students are present. So the address of the group of students who are present in the same hostel will have the same address only. Did you understand that? Rishi, listen, be unmuting only.
yes, sir, got it, sir.
Did you understand that?
So just my question was that whenever some value is there, it takes some space, okay? It takes some individual, some particular specific space in the memory, and that
Mm.
space is allocated to that value. That is
So
a that object. It's
that's what
allocated to
I'm
that.
saying. As a list is containing the address for a group of elements, each element is having a separate memory space which is clustered. At this point of time, I am saying at one address, there are different values are there. All those values are available at that by taking different memory space.
Got it. So memory space, or maybe I'm confusing with the ID and memory space. So ID is different thing, memory is different thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
got it.
exactly, exactly.
Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right,
Thank
so
you
right.
very much.
Okay. Next, I will go to Balaji.
ఓకే సార్. సార్ ఒకసారి జూపిటర్‌ది కమాండ్ ప్రాంప్ట్‌లో ఇది ఓపెన్ అవ్వటానికి చూపించారు కదా! ఒకసారి చూపియరా?
Emma, Jupiter.
జూపిటర్ ప్రాంప్ట్ ఉంది కదా!
Hmm.
ఆ ప్రాంప్ట్‌లో ఏం టైప్ చేస్తే ఇది బ్రౌజర్‌లో ఓపెన్ అవుతది?
నా బ్రౌజర్లో ఓపెన్ అవ్వడం కాదు అది. బ్రౌజర్లో కమాండ్ ప్రాంప్ట్లో ఓపెన్ అవ్వదు. ఇక్కడ యూ హావ్ టు గో ఫర్ క్లికింగ్ దిస్. చూపించాను కదా.
ఒకసారి చూపియరా
ఆల్
అది? మిస్
ఇక్కడ
అయ్యాను.
ఆల్ ఏ అనకొండ ఇక్కడ స్టార్ట్అప్ లో ఉంటుంది ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ లో
యాహ్!
అనకొండ
యాహ్!
హియర్ జూపిటర్ నోట్బుక్ హియర్
ఓకే.
need to click on this. Once you open it, this console will open.
ఓకే
This
సార్.
console will open. After that, ID will be opening. There you need to choose the cell new.
ఓకే.
జాగ్రత్తగా వినాలి మా ఇప్పుడు చెప్పేటప్పుడు మళ్ళీ అంటే ఇప్పుడు నేనంతా క్లోజ్ చేసి మళ్ళీ చేయాలి. రేపు చూసుకుందిరా ఒకసారి మళ్ళా. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ స్టూడెంట్ ఈస్ ప్రణయ్. ప్రణయ్.
4D అరేలో అంటే 3D అరే మొత్తం అంత క్లియర్‌గా అర్థమైంది. 4D అరే క్లస్టర్ అది ఒక్కసారి చెప్తారా సార్ అది?
Malla again I
4D
will repeat
vertical.
tomorrow. Tomorrow I will
Ah.
remove. Tomorrow I will repeat.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you.
Right. Kavya, sir, demo classes till how many days it will be there? These are not demo classes, already classes started. Okay now? Kavya, already class is started. This is a subject is going on. Yesterday, Raju. Now I will be explaining. Now yesterday said the setup in command prompt. That is a pip for installing the numpy module. One more student, Sahil. Okay, so he is not there. Okay, students. Now some students. Now here Sham. Sir, I am a student of your core Python 9 a.m. batch. Enroll for core Python. Can I upgrade full stack Python? Contact to admin ma. Sham, contact to admin. Mohammed, sir, could you please tell how to open notebook, Jupyter notebook, sir? Already shown na? Already shown. So next class also you will be seeing that once again. Sarita, sir, list will be ordered collection means the list items are not showing in one by one, right? So Sarita, need to read the list concept of Python ma. Need to have the list concept of Python. Ordered collection in the sense order is maintaining. That will take more memory space for large elements. Divya. Divya, I have installed Jupyter Notebook but facing issue while opening. Install properly, ma. Install properly. Okay. So take care, students. Don't miss next class. Very, very important. Don't miss tomorrow class. Very, very important. I'm going to explain tomorrow more concept. We are going to start from beginning of the subject after giving these advantages. Thank you. All the best.